process to launch Better Bus really started back in 21. We needed to scope and what were the outcomes we were really looking for? How did we want to engage the community, elected officials?
I would say that collaboration is one of the main aspects of this project to make sure that we were creating the best network for this region that we could possibly create.
It is the first redesign of the entire Metro network system since its creation over 50 years.
There are a lot of things that go into this process. You have the planning and scheduling, and then you look at the fact that we have to train operators on the new routes that have changed.
To create the bus network, we worked with a lot of disparate groups around the region and put that all together into what we were considering as a new aspirational network.
Yeah. We spent 23 weeks out in public outreach events, showing our proposals to the public, getting feedback on that.
Thank you all so much for being here tonight. Hopefully we have a lot of folks show up. That is what is projected. That is what we've heard in the community. So fingers crossed.
As we went into the outreach segment of BB&R, I was really excited because you get to hear a lot of people's stories. Sometimes it's nice to just have someone who is listening to you, and I really appreciated that.
In the last round of outreach, we got 13,000 comments on the service plans, and we came back and looked through all those comments, making sure that we were responding and incorporating what we could into the final plan.
This is the first time Metro has introduced... No, we know this is going to happen. That's what we get for doing this at lunch.
Now we're in the phase where we're taking that and turning it into an actual scheduled system.
The best way to describe the scheduling process is to take a 1,000-piece puzzle that doesn't have a single solution and turn it into something with one solution. A scheduler will determine what time the bus operates at different stops along a route. They'll also determine what a driver's shift is going to look like from the start of their day to the end of their day, what a bus is going to do from when it leaves the garage until it returns to the garage.
This route combines a couple of existing routes across Metro Bus and the bus, and I'm just making sure that the bus stops here are correctly lined up. There is actually a bus stop where our map says there is, and so I'm checking here on Google Street View, and it looks like this bus stop matches what I'm seeing here. So that check is complete.
Had we done this at 10 o'clock, there would have been nobody here, because there was nobody here when we walked by.
Okay, we got photos.
Yeah. Okay. So what was the question again?
Currently, Metro operates over 200 routes in the DMV area from 8 different divisions.
We're operating the current system, but yet training our operators for a new system. All of that is taking place at the same time.
We have a total of 133 bus routes, which includes 103 new routes and 30 in-name only routes.
At this moment, we have 2,638 bus operators, and I'm responsible for ensuring that all of those operators get the necessary training in order for them to be successful come the rollout date, June 29th.
This is RADS, Rasterization and Digitalization. We handle all the bus timetables, all the public information pieces that go out to the public.
Right now we're running the 5th segment of the Better Bus redesign training guides here.
Okay, Landover.
Landover, yep. So far we have Montgomery done, Shepherd Park done, we have Andrews done, and now we're on Landover right now.
Very manually intensive job. They haven't found a real way to automate this, but every book gets coiled. That way when they're out there actually training, it'll lay flat, and open up, and the spine won't break. They really like this for training. They're asking for this next week to be finished, out to the divisions, and they're going to start training. I don't know, I'm not involved in the training aspect of it, but we're going to get them the manuals, and they'll take it from there.
Each operator is scheduled by the division management for a 1-hour classroom training. During that training, they receive a specific manual designed for their division.
Lights, camera, side, I'm out. All right, how everybody doing this evening? All right.
What is the Better Bus Network? Right?
Huh? Everybody want to know, right?
And this is led by our LPIs, our line platform instructors. They provide this 1-hour classroom to really go over the network redesign, the benefits of it, why we're doing this, and how they fit into this process.
7 days a week, we're providing training to all of the operators. So everybody will have the opportunity to review before we go live.
So we just all learning something new again. That's all it is, right? Nothing to worry about.
You have to provide different stages, different days, different times, because we're dealing with 8 different divisions. What works for one division may not work for the next division. So what's one size fits all, not in this project.
Again, I appreciate you for being here, because I know it's not easy. And if nobody ever told you anything, I appreciate you for what you do, and I thank you.
The original Smart Trip prototype. So Metro has a lot of different digital systems that we rely on in MetroBus to make it work. All of these need to be updated on June 29th for customers to have the same experience that they have today on MetroBus tomorrow. So what needs to change to make a better bus network happen? It's everything and anything. Stop announcements, the destination signs, the next stop sign inside the bus, making sure that real-time data is ready.
So we're developing the new destination sign exposures for the Better Bus Network, and we go through spell checking and rebuilding the databases so that on day one when we go live, everything is correct the way we expect it to be.
It looks like if we tell them to just write justify at like 3 pixels in, I think that would do it.
Okay.
So it's not all the way. All right.
So we have 4 routes that we cover per session. We have 2 sessions per day.
The operators will go on the bus and do a turn-by-turn route training for each route that's assigned to them at their division.
The LPI will actually drive the route, and it'll give the operators the opportunity to sit back and observe from the customer's perspective how the bus is going to maneuver throughout the route.
So as we get closer and closer to June 29th, it is amazing to me how all hands on deck this is at Metro.
We are tracking Metro this afternoon. You might have noticed a new look at some Metro stops today. WMATA announced about 4 hours ago that the process to change bus stop signs is underway. This is a part of the Better Bus Network. So the temporary signs show the current route name highlighted in blue and a new route name highlighted in red. The Better Bus Network changes will go into effect on June 29th.
That is the very first flag of the Better Bus Network redesign project. We have a set goal of trying to reach 500 a week. It's approximately 6,500 to 7,000 total.
Can you show me, you worked on the supplementary signs while I was out, right? What changes did you end up making?
So now we are going with blue.
The bus isn't going to stop here anymore, or there's going to be a new bus here, or the routes are changing. Gotcha.
What we've been tasked with in the graphic shop is to redo the existing bus flags for the new design. The bus and shelter group is bringing us these bus flags. They're blank.
They will print out the decals and adhere them to the bus stop sign, and then we will pick them up and go install them on street.
We've been working obviously with the people downtown to get the files.
Each flag that goes up is going to have its own individual file.
We send them all to print. Once that process is done, we laminate them, and then they're hand trimmed before they're then applied to the actual metal bus flag sign.
So there's a lot of regional collaboration involved in implementing this project. We work with our partners to ensure our map products are up to date, schedules are coordinated, the implementation is coordinated, bus bay assignments and bus stop assignments are coordinated, and the list goes on and on and on.
Attention bus riders, bus routes are changing.
Visite wemara.com/BetterBus para obtener más información.
Better Bus was a way to wipe the slate clean and take a new comprehensive look at the entire system.
It's been a long, fun engagement, and we're almost to the finish, so I'm excited.
The Better Bus project has been a tremendous undertaking for Metro, involving hundreds of employees from different departments.
We're all doing other jobs at the same time that we're trying to launch this. We have to keep the current system running and build this new one at the same time.
I don't know what's coming yet, but we're prepared for it. Got plenty of paper, plenty of ink,
You know, we're just all working as a big team. And at the end of the day, that's the goal, is just to get the job done and to do a good job doing it.
Just keep in mind there are a lot of unsung heroes out there who have made this project work and continue to make Metro run every day. I wish they could all be interviewed.
This has been a huge collaborative effort throughout the authority. I would like to acknowledge the bus training team, the managers at the division, our curriculum developers, along with our training specialists who all assisted with the Better Bus Network redesign.
This is an opportunity of a lifetime. So when you're able to be a part of an opportunity to roll out a new network, it's something that you should cherish.
With the background, I think this was worth it. I appreciate you working with me on this because I love this. It's my favorite one. You're gonna have foamers are gonna see this and people will comment on, wow, there's the old J8, it's a GM New Look bus. I just think that that's really cool. So there's a lot of history behind us. There's a lot of history in this project, and we're looking to the future now, but we also want to recognize the history of what we've done and where we're going with Metro Bus.